Good evening. It's lockdown. It's Saturday. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. So it can mean only one thing. It's time for our bedtime story. The alternative version of the Three Little Pigs seemed to go down okay yesterday. So this evening we're going to have the Geordie version of the Three Merry Goats Gruff. So it's the Geordie version of the Three Billy Goats Gruff. I don't mean to cause any offence to anyone. I'm from Hartlepool, which is fairly close. So I reckon I can just about get away with it. I can hear the kids. They're probably going to come storming in at some point. Good evening. I'm a bit nervous. I need to plug my charger in here. Good evening, Emma. Good evening, Caroline. Do you know what? Talk amongst yourselves and get my charger. See, textbook start because I was 2 minutes late. Because it turns out that my camera that I plug in is actually quite hard to operate without a battery in. And now I've only got 8% battery on the thing. So I think I need to plug it in. So if you don't mind talking amongst yourself, maybe tell us where you're watching, what you've been up to, and hopefully this will just about reach over to here. Oh, it actually won't. There we go. Oh, it's literally millimetres away. Hang on. Oh, there we go. So the camera's there, but I've got to look down there. This is all a bit disorientating. Bonjour, children in France. Our Lucy watching in France. Stockton Tees, Lisa loves Stockton. I've got to look down here now. This is totally disorienting, but my camera's there. Oh my goodness me, this has thrown me a little bit. Lisa, I hope the Geordie accent is okay for you. Good evening, Anna. Good evening, James. You'll have seen by now, Dr. Ranj is joining us on... Oh man, I can hear the kids running up and down. I can literally, like a herd of elephants. Man, textbook, absolute textbook. Do you know what? I'm going to move the camera. You're probably going to see a lot of... I tend to hide things in the background. There we go. Right, who else has said hello? Connor and Alex. Hi, guys. Hi, Barbara. I'm sending lots of love. I hope the boys can't wait to see you very soon. Louise, good evening. Thunder and Lightning, Denise, Thunder and Lightning. Good evening from Essex. Again, I'm definitely still doing the quiz night, but it's just been a little bit crazy the last couple of days. Planning for opening, closing, reopening. Not really closing, not really opening. It's all a bit full on at the minute. Drake is here. I don't want to go too loud for the kids, but... Man, I really don't know what to do with those kids because I potentially I've got to go and... Caroline, I'm all right, thanks. Hi, Susan in Manchester. Mel, I'm glad you enjoy the stories. Josanne, good evening. I don't know why I said it in a good evening, Josanne. Hello there. I think you're French. You sound French, I think. Josanne. You had a nice corner ready in BP. Corner ready in BP for you last... Oh, Julie. We were going to do the story, weren't we? I think we should do the story live from the M&S on the A6 because the staff there, no offence to other shop people, but they are just absolutely amazing. I love them in there. They're so lovely. Sunny Hartlepool. Right, fellas, Barbara and Alex and Connor, this story is just for you this evening, but everyone else can listen in. How do Flakefleet? How do Blackpool Carers Centre? Lorraine, you know how much I love you, babes. Can't wait to see you very soon. Here we go with the Geordie version of the Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time in the big market were the Billy Goats Gruff, Gruff, Gruff. And they weren't wearing any coats, even though it was winter and they were freezing, they didn't have coats. We need to, and actually they said, oh, wait, man, this grass is nowhere near good enough, like, man. We need to look for pastures new, where the grass is sweet and they're delicious to chew. That's what they said, because they were Geordies. Off they trotted, down the big market, on the cobbled streets, for a few sherbets, where they saw... Oh, no way. Across the water, a meadow green with the sweetest grass they'd ever seen. The goats longed to cross the Tyne Bridge, but a wicked old troll lived underneath with horrible claws and terrible teeth. Like this. like that. And he gobbled up anyone trying to cross. And he says, how man, you cannot get over, man. I'm the boss like me, like. I'm the boss totally see what I'm saying, like. I'm the boss, man. I need a sausage roll. Me and guys have been under this bridge for ages, man. How are you? That's what he said. Soon the littlest Billy Goat Gruff said, how are you, man? I've had enough of the big markets. I'm going to the Metro Centre. I'm off across the bridge, the tide bridge. I'm going to go across the swing bridge off to Biker Grove. And I'm going to eat that tasty grass, that fit little grass over there, like, aye. And off he trotted with a trip trap, across the Tyne to see PJ and Duncan. The wicked old troll sharpened his claws and gnashed his teeth and said, how are you, man? I'm totally starving me like a Peter Greggs. I've had 3 sausage rolls and a corned beef pasty because they only sell corned beef pasties in the northeast, but I'm dead starving me like. Up he popped with a monstrous growl. How are you, man? Who's that trip trapping over my bridge, man? Like, man, what's he saying? Like, how are you, man? Can I do this? Like, man, what is he? Hey, man, it's only me, pet, said the littlest Billy Goat Gruff. Please let me pass, Ben. I'm only a Ben and I'm already me, like, you know. I'm alright, canny me, like. Aye, canny me, like, that's what he said. But the troll growled, no way, man, no way. I'm gonna probably scran you, like. I'm gonna scran you down me belly, like. Hello there, Connor and Alex, buddy. All right there, but, like, love, how you doing, like, aye. Yeah, it's amazing some of these accent versions. Oh man, please don't burn like pet man, said the littlest Billy Goat. Just wait a little while, man, just a tiny little bit of time, like, man, don't go to the Metro Centre. I think you need to go somewhere else. I think you need to go to the Sage and Gateshead. Aye, that's what I said, like, aye, man. The second Billy Goat. Oh, I said the second Billy Goat, man, he said, like, funny me, like, and he'll make you smile. He's much, much bigger and fatter than me. He's a big fat porcupine. He's a big lad. He likes his scran, does he? Aye, that's right. Most of his clothes don't even fit him because he eats so much. Wee man. And that's what he said. And the troll thought, wee man, I love me food, me, like. And that's what happened. So the littlest Billy Goat Gruff skipped over the Tyne Bridge, over the Swing Bridge, and round to the Millennium Bridge, to the bar on the other side, into the meadow. Soon, the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff, who was wearing a tracksuit, an Adidas fluorescent green tracksuit, much like I had growing up, he said, man, I think I might go to Sunderland and I might eat that sweet grass. And the Billy Goat Gruff said, wait, man, you cannot go to Sunderland, man. You're not a Mackham, you're a Geordie. You do my head in, like, man. Don't know why I closed my eyes. And off he trotted with a trip trap, across the wooden planks. The wicked old troll sharpened his claws and gnashed his teeth, a bit like, the troll is a little bit like Mike Ashley, the Newcastle owner. Maybe we could call him Mike. Hopefully that won't get me into trouble. Man, Mike Ashley says, he looks tasty, me, like, can I wait, man, I'm going to use a fork. It's the first time I've used a fork in ages. I normally use my fingers, and I normally, like, when I was growing up, I had a sausage roll in my pram, and in my bottle I had, like, a cup of tea. And you know what, I living the dream, me, like, every other building on that big market is a Greggs, man. No offence to anybody in Newcastle. I lived in Newcastle, and I actually love Newcastle very, very, very much. They're beautiful people, very friends, so please, #no offence. The wicked, we went to this one. Up he popped with a deafening roar. Man, you have to see James's Park, like to see the lads. The lads, you should have seen us get along the Scotsworth Road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all happy faces, get along the Scotsworth Road to see the bleeding races. That's what he said. I know who was trip-chopping off my bridge. He said that as well. Man, Howie, it's only me, said the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff. Please, man, I'm just canny me, like, I'm all right. Please don't be taking no offence. I'm a good person and all that. I'm a nice person at heart. But the troll roared. The troll, who was called Mike Ashley, roared, no way, man, no way. I'm going to eat you up like I get you in my belly. True story as well, this. I don't know what's got into me 2 nights running. Yeah, Emma, warn your sister about those. Please Please don't eat us, man, said the middle-sized Billy. Just wait a while. The third Billy Goat, man, he's going to make you smile. He's dead funny. He'll make you laugh and that. He used to do stand-up down the big market. He's much bigger and fat. There's loads more meat on him, so you want to eat him up because he's going to fill you right up and you're going to sleep all through the night. And the troll thought, I totally agree. That is proper worth a try, that is like. So the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff skipped over the bridge and into... We've been to the Sage, we've been to the Metro Centre, we've been to Newcastle. Eldon Square. And the troll thought, I quite like Eldon Square. I need to get some new clothes in that. I want a Cabot tracksuit and I want a NAFCO 54 coat. Because all the cool kids have NAFCO 54 coats. Aye, that's what he said. Vicky, can I say massive hello to your son Bobby from Hounslow? There we go, we did it. Good evening, Bobby. Helen, you're not wrong. We've missed out a sentence there. So the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff took his brown ale in his big bottles, in his backpack, and his packed lunch with his sausage roll over the bridge and over to Eldon Square. Seeing the big Billy Goat Gruff said, "Oh man, how are the lads? I cannot believe this. Sitting in his sleazy snack bar, sucking sausage rolls in the dirty old town on the back of the town. I set my sights on gold. He's playing to see this bad boy. He's got a boo. He's going to do all right. Going to make it dance. Going to make it sing. This Geordie boy can do anything. Oh, Howie." Oh man, what do I forget that people are watching. It just makes me smile. Good evening. It's in his bed bag. Lisa, help me out with the Geordie stuff. Yes, that's right. So his Newcastle Brown Ale is in his bed bag. And off he trotted with a trip trap across the wooden planks. The wicked old troll, where else have we got in Newcastle? Man, the wicked old troll sharpened his claws as the goat went over the bridge on his way for a night out in Whitley Bay with his brown ale. And the troll says, Howie, man, dinner at last. Up he popped with a fearful holler. Howie, man, you can't do this like, man. How are you doing to me, no? Who's that trip travelling over me tide bridge? Why am I doing funny mouth moves? I don't know. The Life Centre, Lisa. It's me, said the big Billy Goat Gruff. I'm going to the Life Centre because I want to play on all the hands-on stuff near the train station. Aye. Off the road from the steam pub or whatever it's called. Aye, that's what he said. But the troll held, no way, man, no way, I'm going to eat you instead. And the third Billy Goat Gruff said in a voice like thunder, no way, man, now you're not like. Down went the Billy Goat Gruff's head, and up went the wicked troll into the air, and over the bridge he fell. And Mike Ashley, the troll, said, help me, man, this is so dangerous. I'm going to die in the tank because it's really cold. Peas, pudding and stotties splash into the river, never to be seen again. Then the big Billy Goat Gruff skipped across the bridge to join his brothers and have his peas, pudding and stotties because everybody loves stotties. What else do we love in the Northeast? I don't know whether it's a Northeast thing, but dandelion and burdock. Or if we're being posh, dandelion and burdock. And the three Billy Goats munched happily in their shell suits with their brown ale, saying, Howie, man, I love me like. And then Andek came up from behind round here and said, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Watchers wreck the mic. Watchers wreck the mic. Watchers wreck the mic. Psych. That's what he said. And that is the end of the Geordie 3 Billy Goats Gruff. Totally honestly, I was shattered going into this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been beautiful, guys. The Metro Radio Arena, Emma. We need to up our game. We need to get some more traditional stories and make them more Flakefleet. Make them more our little beautiful community that we have going on right now. Josanne, I know. Elaine, Fleetwood Grandma, Psych, kind of big bag of tuners, Dell. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Megan. Catherine, my beautiful mother. Thank you. I'm a dad. Love you. Mwah. Barbara, sending lots of love. to you and Alex and Connor, you're beautiful boys. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Emma. Glad you enjoyed it. I'll be honest, Faye, this is one of my favourites as well. I maybe need to do like a Liverpool version. I feel comfortable doing a Geordie one because I'm from around there and I love that part of the world. You know, I don't want to cause any offence to anyone. It seems to be all right. Right, guys, it's time for my tea. I'm going to go. I will see you same time tomorrow. But we do have Dr. Ranj on Wednesday. I've got one other confirmed for Friday. One of the celebrity confirmed for Friday. Another one is confirmed for Thursday. But I just need to check that he's not going to let me down. He's definitely going to do it, but I need to pin him down. We should do Bear Hunt. And there's at least, I reckon, at least definitely one other who said that they'll do it. So lovely to see you, Susan, in Florida. Right, good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all same time tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Love you loads. Goodbye.